Hello, my melodies. Welcome back. Today, we are going to be preparing for the end of this week. And you know what I'm talking about. On September 13th, 2025, we get to do the Mega Evolutions pre-release. That's when the first pre-release events get to happen. Of course, Friday night into Saturday at the midnight hour, we're going to be able to cross over and start running the events. So local game store is running both a midnight pre-release and then a during the day pre-release. So I need to be prepared. I need to practice. And with that, I found and picked up a build and battle of Destined Rivals. So any build and battles, definitely in the newer era kind of follow the same suits. Of course, we are entering into a brand new season. What am I trying to say? A new, boy, I had the word and now it's gone. It's a whole new generation. There you go. That was the word I was going for. It's a new generation of Pokemon. So Mega Evolutions, of course, is leaving Scarlet and Violet behind. We got Mega Evolutions for the TCG. It's kind of going, coincide with the release of Legends Z to A. So we're going to have some more cards in October, another wave of Mega Evolutions, and then, of course, the game with the Megas will be coming out to everybody. I did pre-order my copy of the game. I'm doing the regular Switch version. I haven't set aside money to upgrade to the Switch 2 quite yet. So maybe at some point. I know there's a bundle with the Pokemon game for Switch 2 that will be coming out, but it didn't look like it changed like the skin or the look and feel of the Switch yet. So I think I'm gonna wait. I think the next Switch 2 will probably be something to do with maybe Animal Crossings, hopefully. If they have an Animal Crossings version, I will definitely splurge and get that for my wife. She's been playing that game for a while, and then now she's in the Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and she's now on to, what is it, Dreamlight Valley, something like that, with all the Disney characters, so that's been a lot of fun. Anyway, side tangent, we are going to be practicing with the build and battle, but for my birthday, my family, my mom, ended up finding a couple more boxes, so we're going to be opening up some more magnets and 151 packs. You know I'm talking about these. We ended up getting a Squirtle in the last box. So got another box. We're going to open up 5 of those to kind of warm up. And then we'll end on the build and battle rules and kind of practicing for us, preparing for this weekend. Because I do plan on going to at least 2 events, maybe 3 if I can not be too tired. And then I think there's a card show on Sunday as well. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to do this weekend. Okay, let's go ahead and cut on over. I got the 5 packs for the magnets and the 151, but we got to roll for the BPM zone. Of course, we like to have extra fun on this channel. It is 5, so we're doing the lightest card today. Of course, it'll be kilograms versus pounds. I'm not really sure the conversion rate there. Hopefully it'll be very straightforward of who is the lightest, and I won't have to break out any other extra math or anything like that. Okay, here we go. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. I thought I had gotten this down the last video of these, but maybe not. Okay, there is that. We have our 151 pack there. I'll get back into the swing of opening these up if I can. I'll try and be faster. I'm being very slow right now. Okay, there we go. I don't need the box. I got plenty of those boxes. We will reveal the magnet. Of course, now these magnets are still part of the jigsaw puzzle. Having a ton of fun. And this Pokemon, or this magnet's going to... Oh, Gyarados, yeah. Awesome. Fun. We got our water theme going. There's a lot of water in the original 151, so maybe that's why I'm a water Pokemon trainer. I like water over most other Pokemon. I've been thinking about trying to do like a all-water binder where it's just water Pokemon, at least one of each of the water Pokemon that have been released. I know people are doing the Pokedex ones, but maybe I'll just do water. Okay, We got Magmar. We got Vileplume. Is that right? No, that's Gloom. We got Voltorb, Hauntor, and then a Dragonite for that. Now, Dragonite is probably going to be nice and heavy. 210.1 kilograms, I think is I don't know how we're going to beat 0.1 kilograms. Let me make sure. Let me get my my magnifying glass out here. Yeah, 0.1 kilograms for Haunter. Going into the BPM zone, I don't think that can be beat. That's pretty darn lightweight. Of course, he is floating around at all times. Okay. Well, I didn't expect the BPM zone to be won so quickly. Let's see if we can have anybody that actually ends up tying him. Okay, I think I got into that. I think I got into that box a little bit faster. Okay, next magnet going to, oh, Marowak. Okay, I think I got Cubone in the last one too. So now we got the evolution for those. Let's go ahead and kind of snap these together. Snap these. I don't know why. Maybe I need a snack. I am thinking my throat feels a little bit scratchy. I think I need the lemonade this morning. I scratched the back of my throat. Need to hydrate. That's really what it comes down to, right? Like you feel a little bit scratchy, you just need to hydrate. Anyway, we got Venonat, we got Fearow, Horsey, Tangela, and then a Pokeball of a, what is it, the Seed? No. I know this. I absolutely do. It's not Sea King. It's not the Horsey line. I saw Horsey. Okay, Goldeen. Is that right? Maybe. There's a Pokeball. We pulled a Pokeball, and now I can't remember my basic 151 Pokemon. Hey, you know, I'm getting older. I don't know about if I told you that, but ended up having a birthday last week, and I'm 1 year older. Goodness gracious. And then the chat on Facebook was talking about doing our 20th high school year reunion. Like, I would definitely go, but it's during October, and my work is doing a lot of extra things that I need to do in October. It's that time of year for a lot of things to happen, and people are trying to get things done before the inevitable holiday breaks that kind of start after Halloween. So, not going to be able to travel during October, but next magnet goes to, ooh, Magnemite. Look at that. Okay, I think that's one of the few lightning ones that we got. Where was that? I mean, that is there. He's just slightly crooked. Okay, he was looking at me diagonal, but he's supposed to. Oh, I didn't even open that pack yet. Third pack, I got distracted by the thought of trying to do travel and stuff this year, but can't go for the reunion. I do wish everyone the best in the high school reunion. It's been a long time since I've seen anybody there travel back home, but I'm sure everyone's doing well. Okay, we got Kingler, Nidoqueen, oh, the regular Pikachu, one of the Nidoras, and then Gyarados to match. There we go. That's the holo on that one. Now, of course, you're not always guaranteed a holo with these foreign packs. I know they're set up differently. Of course, they also have like a general pull rate guarantee. A lot of the foreign countries, they anything to do that even is close to resembling gambling, they have to showcase the pull rates. So you kind of know, like, hey, you buy one, this is your rates. You buy an entire box, there's guaranteed to be some stuff in there. If any of that ends up in violation, a lot of times you can reach out. That's what I've heard, at least. You can reach out and get some stuff. Now, this guy already has a clue. I don't know. What do you think this extra little claw is for this magnet? It goes to, ooh, Dragonite. I was thinking like this is either a wing or a claw, but there you go. Dragonite goes a little bit over the patch. Let's go ahead and do there. We got 5 in today. I guess I need 6, right, to make a kind of a fun circle. There are 6 sides. Come on now. There we go. I don't want to hurt the cards in these packs, so I'm trying to open them cleanly. And I'm not looking at all for other lightweight, but I don't think we've hit any other lightweights. We got Marowak, Rapidash, Kakuna, Doug Trio, and then a Pokeball Tauros for that one. Got 2 Pokeballs. And yeah, I'm pretty sure like nothing's going to be lighter than a floating ghost, right? It says 95. I was like, is that a 0? Gyarados, of course, is the heavy one. You got 7, 7.06, 60, 6.5, 35, 8. Venonat. I love how Venonat always ends up being, Venonat always ends up being like the opposite of what a gnat is, right? Like a gnat is this tiny little bug in the real world, and then Venonat is gigantic in the Pokemon world. I don't know if there was as many Venonats as there are gnats in our world. I don't know if I would be happy to live in the Pokemon world, because gnats can be annoying. They're just flying around bugging you, trying to get any type of heat source and food that they possibly can. I mean, you can't like blame them. They are trying to live. Uh-oh. We have another, this one is up instead of down. So now we have another preview. What do we think this one is? Okay, last magnet for today is going to, ooh, Pinsir. Okay, so it's a claw. See, I was right. It was either a wing or a claw. We got a Pinsir. We got a, I don't know if I've had a grass one yet. That green definitely feels pretty awesome. Okay, so we're assuming Haunter is winning the BPM zone. We're got 2 Pokeballs, and then we'll get into the build and battle pack. Now, from Destined Rivals, I haven't gotten the stamp for the Typhlosion, I think is what it is. So we got Coughing, Kabutops. No. What's the, yeah, Kabuto, and then Kabutops. Lickitung, Sandslash, Pokeball, Abra. Look at that beautiful Pokeball. I love the simplicity of those. Those are fun. Okay. Those are the magnets warming up. Now we're going to get into the Destined Rivals, the build and battle. I did just realize I haven't, with the Pokeballs, I didn't turn on the MVP section. I think I'm going to save the MVP section for a good pull in here. But yeah, Mark's Valuable Pokemon card section. Usually the party would be getting started, but we haven't done it quite yet. We have Mimikyu as our pre-release box promo. So every build and battle that you're going to be opening this weekend, hopefully you're going to go and have some fun. Every build and battle, you'll be getting this little kit. It's a 60 card deck. It has a promo that is stamped with the set. I think the only one that didn't do that was a Journey Together that didn't end up having stamps. But Team Rocket's Mimikyu is the stamp in this one. Like I said, you usually get 4 different ones. The Pokemon channel, the Pokemon profile on Instagram did post what those promos are going to be. That's why I've been talking about that Meganium, because that's just going to change grass decks for the better. But you get this promo, and it's just nice and beautiful. You also get this trainer tips card that will break down the deck that is the 40 card deck. So that's what you want to kind of read, understand. Looks like this is the Typhlosion and the Coughing deck. So talks about what the abilities do, kind of some of the strategy for it. Now, I like to collect these trainer tips cards because on the back, it is the pack artwork but it's a pack art or in card form, and I like to put this in the binder. So if you go to pre-release and you see me there and you don't want your trainer tips cards, I will take it for sure. Okay, and then you kind of just run through. You run through the deck, and you learn what you can do, what you can succeed with, and you get a code card. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to cough. Got a little bit of water. Anyway, 40 card deck. You can play with just this 40 card deck if you want to, but you don't have to. Part of the fun is you take this and you modify it with what you are getting in the 4 packs that come in the box. Now, during the event, you can only use the 4 packs that are in that box. After the event, you can end up going in and trading with different people and having fun. But what I like to do, I figure out what my 2 kind of pairings are. So now I know I have fire and I have psychic, or no, fire and dark, but it's Team Rocket themed. So Ethan's Typhlosion and then Team Rocket. So I could probably lean into Team Rocket if I want to. And so I go through and I say, okay, I got Team Rockets. It's colorless. So this one can go really into any deck. It can use any energy. Same for all of that. So I just kind of go through and I figure out what's there. Stevens and it's metal, probably not going to be playable. Fire, I am playing fire, so maybe I can put that into the deck. Every trainer I put to the side, because every trainer might be an addition to the deck. You don't get a lot of trainers or a lot of choices for trainers. So I almost always put whatever trainers I get, if it works, into the 40 card deck. And I got Muck there, I got Electrike, and then a Blaziken. Okay, so I got another fire. Now, if I wanted to play Blaziken in my deck, of course, I would still have to have the evolution. I see it's a stage 2, so I would need both of those, or I would need like a rare candy in the kit. Went through there, I didn't see a rare candy, so yeah. All of these are going through my head while we're doing the build. And if you come out and there's an open seat around me, a lot of people like to sit around me. But if there's open seats near me, you have any questions about building your deck, feel free to sit down. Let's talk through. I love seeing what people are doing. I think I might try and do like a pack battle as well as we're opening all of these. If I can remember, I think the last time I said, let's do it, and then I completely forgot about it. But I am going to be trying to record and showcase some of the fun that we would be having at a pre-release. We got Hippodon, we got Ogerpon, Team Rocket's Giovanni, another trainer that would probably go into a good deck. We got Sacred Ash, shuffle up to 5 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. And then we got Arven's Mabostiff EX. We got a double rare off of it. Of course, if it is the pre-release weekend, this is probably the first time we are seeing this. So I would sit down, figure out, oh, okay, well, it's a stage 1, so I could evolve into it, and it's colorless energy, so it works with any of the different stuff, but it is a 2-prizer, and it's a 4-card format because it's a 40-card deck. So I would weigh my options on it. Of course, I would need the Mabostiff or the Arben's Maschiff to be able to evolve into it. Regardless, that is a double rare. We're going to get the MVP section started. I know I mentioned it earlier. Mark's valuable Pokemon card section. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to stack all of these on top of the same kind of thing. I have my pre-release box kind of segmented. You're not going to be able to mix with anything else. And I've stopped looking at the weight because obviously, I mean, nothing's going to be lighter than the Haunter there. Okay, we got Tarantula. More Team Rocket's Pokemon, of course. I'd be looking at that. We got Larvitar, Sacred Ash, Team Rocket's Hypno, Team Rocket's Arbok. Of course, for this set, there was a lot of Team Rocket Pokemon, of course, Destined Rivals. And then a Zapdos there. I would say, okay, well, I might be able to do Zapdos. There's mostly colors and then the lightning energy. So I might put that into a Team Rocket deck if I decided to swap through and build my deck that way. But that's the thought process there. If you want like a full breakdown of the rules of the how to play in a build and battle, I do have another video on this channel and some part of the, I think it's the learn to play or learn with Mark playlist. Click on that one. I do a slow breakdown with Twilight Masquerade, how I like to build in battle. There's Purloin, Marnie's Purloin, so cute. Okay, last pack for today, and in this build and battle, I think I'm prepared. I ran through all of the stuff that I normally run through. I'm thinking about all the other fun stuff. We got Crustle there. We got Clamperl. Just played this past weekend. And we're ending on our Ball of EX. Okay, we got 2 double rares out of that build and battle. And then the Mimikyu pre-release stamp. I'm excited. Hopefully you can come out this weekend or go to a local league with a pre-release near you this weekend and have some fun. I'm excited for Mega Evolutions. And of course, next week, we'll show off everything I opened up at those pre-releases and talk about some of the cards there. So come back next week. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel so you can come back at the notification bell to know when I post. And yeah, we just like having fun around here. So thank you for commenting and thank you for sharing this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to keep singing the song in your heart. And in the end, a little music goes a long way.